Happy Tuesday! You guys can call me a genius if you want me, if you want to. So we've got a house in Lyndle's room, a house in Bear's room, and then a tunnel that goes from one to the other. It's kind of like one of those hamster cages. Is this cool or what? I know, it's so cool.
Mommy.
Yeah. So today's been busy, as it always is around here. Brad is working today, and he is in Laurie, Missouri. And there is an RV park in Laurie, Missouri. He's also found a truck that I think we're gonna get that can pull the trailer that we're looking for. And I think we found the trailer that we want. So Brad has been busy spending his lunch break looking at a trailer that we think we're gonna get, and then looking for trucks that will pull it, which we found one locally for the first time since we've started looking. So we've been like FaceTiming and talking about all that. This whole process has just happened very quickly. Originally, I think our budget was higher because we were looking for an actual motorhome. And then once we switched to the like pull behind trailer, it started going a lot more quickly because it just brings the total budget, total price way down. So it just was possible to do it much sooner. So that's been really fun. And then I've been over here painting pumpkins. So I had several pumpkins on hand, and then I got a few more this year that are sort of like a ugly, in my opinion, not ugly, a really bright orange that wasn't really fitting my vision for what I wanted our fall decor to be this year. So I've been painting them with just paint I already had on hand, and I'm doing a combination of white, light, kind of greenish blue, some green, and those that are primed white right now I'm gonna paint like a tan off-white color. Not tan, off-white is much more appropriate. So I've been doing that this morning as well, and filming it also for my other channel because I'm doing like a DIY fall decor video. And another thing I'm doing with that is this sign right here used to be tan on the inside, and it had a saying on it, and I can't even remember now what it said, but I'm going to paint that, not paint it, I'm going to use vinyl to create like a fall saying on it, which I think I've settled on Hello Fall. Very simple. I was going to do, there's a quote from, I can't remember what, but it's something about, I'm so glad I live in a world where there's Octobers, where there are Octobers, but it's not October yet. Which some would argue it's too early to decorate for fall for that reason. So I'm not gonna do the one with Octobers because of that reason. This looks so fun, I wanna come in. All right, I'm coming in. Hey, Junebug.
It's too big.
Her hand is so much better today. I can't remember if we've updated on that yet. It was a little scary. I don't think we even talked about it yesterday. So yesterday I actually rearranged my schedule at work to be done early because Carrie was with the kids, our nanny, and she said that Lyndle's still just not really using her arm. And so I got worried because the doctor that she saw Sunday when we first took her in for it, he said like it should be 100% by Sunday afternoon, for sure by Monday, and it was not. So I'm wondering if it was maybe like stretched and was sort of like popping in and out of place, maybe, because there would be times where she wouldn't use it at all, and then other times where she would be using it but cautiously. So I don't know if she just like remembered that doing certain things hurt and was afraid to do them or what, but finally, by the time I got home basically yesterday from work early to take her to the ER, by the time I got home she was pretty much normal. So kids, and now today she's 100% normal. I'm trying to be a little bit cautious with her, but of course now they're like roughhousing in a tent. But I have a feeling it was maybe just popping in and out, and that's the issue. This little lady has her 2 top teeth coming in. You can actually see them. I haven't felt them yet. I can't feel them, but you can see them right there, like the little slits. So she was hurting, I think, a bit this morning, weren't you? Yeah, you were hurting a little bit. There's Iris. Iris. You gotta be so soft with Iris, Eloise. Lyndle's feeding and rocking her baby.
Don't come in here, Brad. Don't come in here, okay?
We bought an RV.
Don't you feel like we're just really taking life by its
The horns.
horns?
Does this remind you of the olden days?
What, honey?
This? Me having like projects all over the counters?
I feel like it's
Just all the time. So I feel like the living room is
Silly.
looking much more together, and like the rug makes much more sense with the coffee table in there.
Yeah, gosh.
You haven't put the corner.
To have like a, well no, I just moved it in. So to have a rug like this, as bold and as busy as it is, it subdues it by having a coffee table, and I think ideally one that's more or square.
Sing it, girl.
Go girl.
Um,
So yeah, I just
what are you
feel
doing
like
with
it.
the cat butt?
I don't know yet. It's just not at all what I pictured. So maybe I'll stick it in between the two chairs. It just,
Oh, yeah,
I thought it was going to be much more structured and I could put a tray on it, but it's just not, it's not a replacement for a coffee table
Isn't it?
as
It's
loosey-goosey as it
hilarious
is.
that the twins call that a cat butt.
And that we also are calling it a cat butt. But yeah, I just love, I love the way it's looking in here. And I love my, we're bleary. I also love my husband very much. I love my scheme, my color scheme for fall. I'm doing more greens and neutrals, and I'm gonna put some like many pumpkins here, which I'm in the process of painting right now. I don't know what in the world this camera is trying to focus on, but
That's the
Painting.
big complaint about the Mark III.
yeah, it focuses on really random stuff. So
Maybe I need to
painting
do another software update of that thing.
a bunch of pumpkins and replacing the stems. That one's a little long. Look at that one. And then this little centerpiece I thought turned out super cute. Been working hard today. I've already replaced all of the stems on those.
Okay, this one.
I know. Oh, that one's so cute. You look like Pippi Longstocking. Easy for me to say. With your freckles on your face that you painted yourself. Cute. Cute. How's your day at work?
Well, it felt busy only because I was trying to buy a truck and an RV
Mm-hmm.
And
editing a vlog.
Mm-hmm.
So
I am
Cool.
patient-wise, I wasn't that busy.
Holy cow. Sweet. Oh, and then this thing over here. I repainted black. I don't know if the black paint that I painted it with will work as a chalkboard, but I'm going to try to use it as a chalkboard, and then I can change it for whatever season it is.
genius.
I know. Man, I love a good stir fry. So we had a bunch of leftovers from HelloFresh the other night, and then we had a sweet potato, we had a bag of steamable quinoa, we had some black beans left over from the kids' snack earlier. What else? Oh, and some shrimp, frozen shrimp. So I've just thrown all that in together, and that's going to be dinner tonight. I love stir fries, mostly because they're so dang easy. But the last couple of weeks, I was doing so good at planning out our meals, meal prepping, doing all that. And this past 2 weeks, I don't know how time got away from me. It's just like we've been so busy. And so I just haven't had the time to plan out our meals, and we've been getting a lot of stuff to go, and we need to get back on track here. Ideally, you'll have to let me know if you have a system that works for you, but having sweet potato on hand is really nice, and even better would be if I could cut a whole bunch of sweet potato up all at once and then either keep it in the refrigerator or freeze it so it's ready to go, or even just like go ahead and roast it so I just need to microwave it throughout the week. We do eat a lot of sweet potato, so That would be really good if I could do that. But you'll have to let me know what other foods you do that with. I know rice and quinoa you can do that with, make a lot ahead of time and then just kind of warm it up as you need it and add it to meals and fluff meals with it. So that is what we are having for dinner. The kids are gonna love it. They love shrimp. They have since they were babies. All 3 of them devour shrimp every time we offer it. So it's always nice to have a meal too that you know your kids are gonna eat.
What's going on in there?
This should be an Olympic sport. So Eloise really wants to knock down the castle. They're making a castle and I'm trying to prevent her from knocking it down while also fulfilling her desire to knock something down. So I'm hastily trying to make something quick enough that she can knock it down without her knocking it down while I'm making it.
That's
I've never, like my shoulders are knotted. I'm feeling sweaty because I'm trying to like build these castles as fast as I can for Eloise to knock it down.
That sounds like a good sport.
It is, I think it needs to be a sport.